Hey guys, today we're playing a deck featuring my favorite leader, Stars Unlimited, the Grand Inquisitor. I've upgraded him to set 6, Seekers of Power. In this video, we'll break down the deck, play 5 games on Karabast, and see how we do. As we know, Grand Inquisitor, he gets to do 2 damage to a friendly unit with 3 or less power and ready it. His flip side of 6 resources is very similar, where you can do only 1 damage, but you also get to ready a unit. Grand Inquisitor, I know, kind of joins a worrying trend among my favorite leaders, where I just like leaders that slap around their units a little bit. Grand Inquisitor profits off damaging them, Palpatine defeats them, and Wattenborg profits off them being defeated by giving another unit +2/+2. With this being the last set of the year, and a lot of this time coming out early next year, this is the last premiere set that's going to upgrade Grand Inquisitor. Unless they decide to reprint him, which fans for light, I please hope you do. But despite that, I'm going to play Grand Inquisitor as much as I can before he leaves premiere rotation. So for this deck, we are going to play Grand Inquisitor Blue with Security Complex. Blue is just my favorite way to play Grand Inquisitor deck. You got the fun removal options, plus all the grit units. Grand Inquisitor Yellow did get a lot of fun toys this set, so I imagine I'll also be making a video on Grand Inquisitor Yellow very soon. So here's the deck. We got some familiar faces, some new faces. We'll go ahead and break down the changes. So starting with the 1-drops, we got Crosshair and Lobot. Crosshair is a 2/3. On attack, you may do 1 damage to a friendly unit. If you do 2 damage to a friendly player's base, so you can potentially get 4 damage on the base, plus trigger extra grit, and maximize your value with your grit units. Lobot's a Sentinel. You can still get 2 damage on base at the start of the game. He can also prevent your other units from getting defeated too early before you maximize value with them. I just think this is all around just a great unit for Grand Inquisitor. So we got turn 2 play with new Gunray. He's a grit 3/4. We don't really care about his when played on attack. We don't really have any official units besides him in this deck. But when you trigger him with Grand Inquisitor ability, you're hitting base for 5 on turn 2, which is a lot of fun. Normally, if I see him in my hand, I'll save my shield for him. And next, we got the Punishing One, another 5-drop. I've kind of replaced the Clan Challengers with the Punishing One. Don't worry, I still have Thralls of the Coven. But he gets raid 1 per damaged enemy unit. When played, you can do damage to a unit. You can take out maybe like a Vader TIE Fighter or damage to a unit, which triggers his raid ability. And then on attack, you do it again. So this is once again another unit that can potentially get 5 damage on base when it comes out. Plus, it's some fun removal if you need it, similar to Devastating Gunship. That might be a card you probably expect, but I didn't include in this deck. I'll break it down here. Mainly Dryden Voss and Academy Disciplinarian. Dryden Voss, I think, is a lot of fun. I still feel we're playing enough upgrades or stuff like Surprise Strike to really get value out of him. Academy Disciplinarian, most of our units after we trigger the grid is going to have 3 or more power. It's a little bit redundant with Grand Inquisitor's ability, but I do think that they're really good in cutting, so I'm hoping to get a Grand Inquisitor Yellow video out at some point featuring them. And no, we aren't doing the infinite combo with Darth Traya and the Tragedy of Plagueis. If you don't know, Darth Traya, when she attacks, she can ready a leader, which means you Inquisitor, damage, and attack with her again, and kind of repeat that cycle. The way you keep her alive is with Tragedy of Darth Plagueis, where you can choose a friendly unit, and for this phase it can't be defeated by having no remaining HP. And also doubles as pretty much a power to dark side. The reason why I didn't include this is you pretty much need 10 resources to pull this off, and you're wanting to finish this game at 5 resources or 6 resources, so it's not really feasible, I think. If you do want to get this combo off, I think you want to play it in a hard control deck or in Twin Suns. Mog TCG did get a really good video on that, so if you're interested in pulling off this infinite combo, I recommend you check out his video. So we got some removal options. The main reason for removal in this deck is Sentinels, or units that can prematurely take our units before they can maximize their value. So Force Choke, that's 5 damage. It can take out the Obi-Wan or a Chirrut. Perilous Position, it gets rid of the Village Protectors. Devastating Gunship also gets rid of Village Protectors. Security Complex, I think this is a must-have if you were playing Inquisitor Blue. You use it to make sure that your turn 1 play can kill their turn 1 play. If you have like a unit with so much grip, only 1 health point left, this can help protect that. But yeah, here's the deck. Let's play the 5 games on Karabast and see how we do. For game number 1, we got Poe Dameron Yellow. So we're probably going to be completely safe in the ground arena. We'd like to see some more turn 1 plays, so let's go ahead and mulligan that. We got Hylobond plus Resilient into new Gunray. This is a vehicle deck, so definitely the Force Choke. I am going to avoid the Onyx Squadron. And we'll just go Hylobond plus Resilient. Alright, he gave us some some free damage. Let's go ahead and say thank you. Pass. Snarsan's a little risky, but I think we can get away with playing her this game. We're both threatening 5 damage. In these type of matchups, I do not mind. Oh, we're going to get even more? Okay. Raid 4, when defeated. Choose an arena. Okay, so that's actually going to damage our place a little bit. I'm almost inclined to just throw all of our units into the Lightmaker. Let's get our guaranteed damage in first. Yeah, that is too much. We're just going to get rid of that. And pass. I am saving the security complex for Snarsan. She just has a really devastating bounty if they get to claim it. Because she does have a conditional bounty where if I deal 5 damage to base, but only if she's exhausted does this occur. Let's get in our damage. And plus I'm not really dealing with this unit, so they aren't able to really maximize on Poe Dameron's value, I don't think. Let's do 5. Shield up Snarsan, pass, and this game is entirely ours. Maybe they got an out maneuver. Nope, they're gonna go out swinging. Attack base, and we just won game number 1. Alright, for game 2, we're against Jabba at Jabba's Palace. Very thematic. Jabba gets to do 1 damage to an enemy unit, takes 3 more damage, do 2 damage. It deals 2 damage instead. So has some fun counters to us. I think our hand could be a little bit better with this mulligan. Alright, so now we're kind of forced into Onyx. Go Onyx into Grand Inquisitor. Or New Gunray, depending on what we can get away with. Probably can get rid of our turn 1. Good chance we will draw into another turn 1. Hopefully. And we do. Alright, so I'm going to do 2 damage. I'm just going to take out Bazine, so we maximize our grit there. Go to the next turn. Probably grid the perilous position. If they play power here, I'm totally fine, because then we're just open to play a unit, hit base for free. So he's going to name a card. He's probably going to name Grand Inquisitor because that's the one he remembers. New Gunray. Okay, fair. The out of McClunky maybe? No. A Grand Inquisitor. Ready up. Get 4 damage in. He can't really kill either of those. This turn we play Crosshair and a Covering the Wing. If they try to get rid of one of our shields, we just add it back. Jabba, okay. Probably attack with this guy first, because he's the one that's the most in danger. Yep, they do get rid of that first, so we're going to go Covering the Wing, trigger, give a shield. Okay. Bamboozle, I don't mind too much. Ready up. An IG 2000 would be unfortunate here, but we know we probably don't have one. Not a lot of ping units with yellow and blue. P38, but again, I want to get rid of one. Stars of the Coven looks a lot of fun here. You can bring out Jabba. What's this flip side do again? Sultan survives. Okay, so with all this health on Jabba, it's pretty sure far away that he's going to be able to fire that off. Power. I think that guy. Go attack here. Play Jabba, and I don't think they're gonna have any way to deal with this. So hopefully it should be 6 free damage. Yeah. And this daring rate is all we need. They can try to snipe it from my hand, so that is something to consider, but I feel more than safe in this position. Besides, they're going to probably send their first action, getting rid of Thralls of the Coven. GG, we just won game number 2. For game number 3, we got Darth Maul Blue. We definitely gotta be careful of their pings. I do like Scout Bike into Hylobon plus Crosshair next turn. So let's keep this hand. I think Scimitar's a little risky. Yes. Let's go all in on units this game. And yeah, I'll protect it. Resilience also really good here. And we're just going to do all on base. So probably going to use it to ping the shield. Or they might wait for me to play something new. Yeah, so Hylobon, I don't mind him pinging in our damage because it just maximizes more grit on this unit. Yep, maximize grit. Put Resilient on here. Take out Karis. Now let's just keep bringing out stuff. Thinking I'm going to probably do Resilient or something plus Grand Inquisitor, so let's not go with the Scimitar this game. Talisman's Assassin is also something we gotta be worried about. Yeah. But Grand Inquisitor with Hidden is not too bad here. Probably should have put the Resilient on Hylobon. I'm playing a little bit too fast. Yeah, let's pivot to space. Oh, Jesus. Alright, let's get our attack in first. Wait, I think we do win. Oh no, almost. So it has a when defeated ability. This one does not. I don't want the Karis to weaken us here. Not a force unit, so they won't be able to ping this, so it's still worth it here. Have to claim. Do this. Let's keep the Scimitar so we get an Onyx Squadron, so we have 2 threats. And GG, we just won game number 3. Love seeing emergency powers being used on Axe Woes, that's really cool. Game number 4, we're against Cassian Energy Conversion Lab. So now they can get a tempo by attacking our units the same turn, so we gotta be careful. I'm gonna let them have initiative. In some cases that is safer. Let's keep this. I like the removal of this because a lot of the units are going to probably end up being protected. I'll start doing High-Low Bond plus Daring Raid this turn. Hopefully they play something low power like that. Very nice. And I'm not going to give them a free bounty here. Get rid of the strike ship. If they do sacrifice into here, we could 5th Brother, get another grid on it before we end up attacking. Don't know if he's going to end up having a... he crashed into there. I don't know if he's gonna have any way to kill it. I am gonna risk it. I am gonna play 5th Brother, try to get another damage on there. Just hope they don't Daring Raid. They don't. Okay, good. Alright, so here. Attack base. Do damage to himself. Yeah, let's get rid of this actually. When defeated. Close if you do draw a card, I don't mind. Chewbacca and Spark of Hope. Well, you're resource short to Spark the Hope. Perilous is good, let's resource extra. 5th Brother. Just probably play new Gun Raid this turn. And just like that, we won game number 4. For game number 5, we're against Sabine ECL. Just like the last game, I'm going to give my opponent the initiative. And see if we can just play around whatever they play. Not in love with this hand, but let's keep the Scout Bike, and then maybe Crosshair and Resilient next turn. Perilous, I kind of want to keep in my hand for the Sabine. We are going to take out Sabine because with her on-attack ability, she could just get rid of it. And you know, if we try protecting with a shield. Yeah, I think this tempo is really good. Get rid of our other crosshair, so we drew all 3 of our crosshairs already. But anyway, we play here, we can be greedy with our crosshair. Do 1 damage for 1 more grit. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Should have played Resilient first. To be safer. 3 of them. Oh, geez. Okay. Hit base. Ah. Misplayed. Alright. But it's still alive, so it's probably fine. I'm gonna lie about what I said. We're gonna do 2 and then 2, and then this can also take out whichever unit we want next turn. Nervous, got the jitters. Playing bad. But I'm still pretty optimistic about this game. Alright, to get rid of him. I can't really kill Scout Bike yet. Let's see if we can maximize grit a little bit more. Even K2SO, ECL can't kill it. So I want to get a little bit more grit on there, and then we'll cover the wing. Unveiled might. Yeah, they want to crash into there. So trigger, give a shield. Okay, they're going to go to there. The unit will still survive, but we'll kill it with Devastating Gunship next turn. Lobot's kind of fun here. Ooh, Punishing One can take out both units. I don't really want to put anything for an ECL target, unless they have that. Yeah, so I'm probably going to do Devastating Gunship, I think. Or Punishing One. I was not expecting them to give it all there. Oh yeah, they did ECLX, so let's heal from our base. Let's take out that one. Might be taking a moment to read the card. Hotshot, nice. Oh, they're just playing Hotshot, okay. Well, they roll back the previous action. I'll put Hotshot on her, okay. Probably because they know Punishing One is going to kill Sabine here. I do prefer to kill the unit rather than having just more damaged units to get more damage in. Maybe we should do the math here. So 5. I just attack here, but then do 1 damage here. I hit base for 5, and then I just do 1 more action with Punishing One. So we'll let Sabine live, I guess. You need a way to deal with this, but they already spent their ECL. Oh, very fun. Sure. Just like that, we won game number 5. And just like that, we won all 5 of our games. This has been my Grand Inquisitor Blue deck. It's been a whole lot of fun to play. I'm excited to continue to play this for the rest of the set, as well as tweak it as the set goes on. If you guys got a deck you want to see played on this channel, go ahead and comment it below. Also, I'm curious, what leaders are you most excited to play or revisit this set? Let me know in the comments below, and have a good one.